Uh, Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia You Show.
What is going on, everybody? It is Fallback Friday. We got aliens in the news. They got their own library over there on the website of the White House or DOJ. They got, I mean, everything you possibly want to kind of know about aliens. You're gonna have to go watch Coast to Coast or Alien Encounters or something. But the government actually put out paperwork and a lot of files on aliens. So all the people, just like this new thing, are we ever gonna get apologies? I mean, being serious at this point. Since the 70s, y'all been calling people now. Since the 50s, y'all been calling people crazy when they talking about aliens all these decades. And now that the government has actually tried to, cover their own tracks, do you apologize to the people? Do you apologize to the people in Miami Mall? Do you apologize to the man in Washington State that got snatched up in the middle of nowhere with 7 of his co-workers in a truck and he just happened to be taken with a bright light and showed up maybe 2 weeks later? Do anybody that goes to Roswell actually get an apology? No? Y'all need to start walking it back sometime. So, hey, everybody, what's up, Patty? What? Oh, you're talking about the ticks and the limes that's kind of supposed to be like GMO lab created by Bill Gates. Yeah, somebody was saying that last like 2 weeks ago. We couldn't really find something that was verifiable. So we got to throw the 2 fingers in the air, allegedly. Or we got to say conspiracy alert. Yeah, I heard about the ticks and they're not natural. Like, God didn't make them, maybe made in a lab. But yes, ma'am. And then we, of course, I tried to find it on social media, on the World Wide Web, and it said unverifiable. Just like the Hanta virus. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not playing Scamdemic again. I don't care what you call me, a science denier. I deny it. I'm not gonna play. Having fear all day, every day. We're not going through this anymore. So if you have not figured it out by now, there's a whole new election scamdemic happening right now. If you knew that it was an 8-week incubation period, why you didn't keep them on a ship in the middle of nowhere? You see, this is some questions. Did they eat bats this time? Chitlins. I mean, ticks, Lyme disease. What is it? Because I'm not falling for it. So there. So go ahead and get out your system. I don't believe the scientists. I'm going to question the doctors. I'm not going to take any shot. I'm not going to quarantine myself. I'm not going to go down one-way street in a grocery store. I'm not going to do the duck waddle to get to my table. And I'm definitely not finna cut a hole in a mask so I can play a clarinet. I'm not playing it. Y'all can play it. But I'm telling you, you attack me, I'm coming to attack you back. All right, then. I learned my lesson. Hey there. Hey, Michelle Joyner. Thank you so much for coming up here yesterday and actually cooking for us. And we're going to eat chicken Alfredo for lunch right after the show. Hey, Jessica. What's going on? Hey, Todd and Addie. Dave has really went in here and started editing. I didn't have to do nothing yet. Just throwing that out there. And do not forget, y'all get on over there to the Founders Membership. That's over there at Patreon. Lucretia Hughes. There's 4 different tiers. So you can pick whichever one you want. And just like I had offered to Alice in Wonderland, you want to be a moderator? I'll send you a shirt. It's gonna, you're gonna get tired, or probably not. You're gonna get the giggles out of it, of, cop blacking a whole bunch of people that just don't think like we do. And before people ask, don't you get tired? No, because I'm guaranteed to be around like-minded individuals for eternity. That's what heaven is. All right, then. Hey, there, Michelle. Not falling for the scamdemic. Plandemic. Event 201? No. Anybody that's in the middle of the ocean that shouldn't have been there in the first place? Die, Karen. Am I finna mask up and pretend like I'm gonna get a digital passport? Am I finna sit here and argue with everybody that has decided to get another clock shot? We're not dealing with it, okay? This is not 2020. Hey there, Joanna. How you doing, everybody? What's going on? Good morning. Patty said, pure blood, pure blood, pure blood, pure blood. Oh, no, you ain't going. We ain't doing this. It must be an election season. What's up, Patty? How you doing out there, Jessica? I deny all day BS. All day, every day, and lost friends and families, and still somehow we still surviving. It just remind me of Gloria Gaynor. First I was afraid, I was petrified, and then I woke up 2 weeks later and realized that I didn't kill everybody, grandma. All right then. Hey there, Mopar man, what's going on out there? Okay, let's get to the ticker of the talkers, okay? Because I'm probably sure somebody is in their feelings. Rat dropping Insta soup. Shut up. The plague? Don't they just call it the plague? Did we go through this like in the 16th century? I mean, seriously, isn't it nothing new under the sun unless they put a little splash here, a little splash there, a little Jeffrey Epstein DNA over in here, and then they did this. I ain't listen, Linda's and Leroy's. Think for your damn self. Look at my titties, everybody. Chesticles. What it says. Do not comply to a whole nother lie. Do not comply to a whole nother lie. Do not comply to a whole nother lie. And since men got a natural response of looking at our chesticles, I had to put it right up here at, where everybody could see it. So when they ask, what lie this time? Pick one, any one. Just don't do it. Or if you do, don't act like you did the last time around and think that bullying people into submission is going to get you what you want. It will not. You're going to have Big Fluffy out here talking about, hey, oh, you African Americans, what now? What we do now? You are not taking a shot. Yeah, and we remember Tuskegee. What you plan on doing? Using a blow dart, coming on the black side of town and shooting people in the neck. Boy, try it. And then, then they got mad at everybody in the world. Hey, Alice, what's up, Sturgill? Look at you. You following the host. Thank you. Hey there, Sturgill. How you doing out there? We all gonna get in this together. One more time. I might have lost a whole bunch of friends and family to fear, but I gained so many family members that don't look nothing like me, that's smarter than the average American citizen, and we decided to talk to each other and actually teach each other never to fall for this again. Like I said, but I'm a Gen Xer anyway, so I was taught to problem solve and never follow the leader. So all my Gen Xers out there, if anybody that's a Gen X, we was never told to follow anyone at face value. We was always told that we make sure that we actually follow our own self and problem solve ourselves. So that is what we're going to be doing from here until eternity. You're going to believe in yourself and yourself alone, and you're going to have free, bona fide will. All right then. Hey there, hey everybody. Not falling for it, not this time around, but we finna talk about it because somehow RFK has already made the announcement that they do not own us. I said, wow. Is this the reason why they hating RFK? Listen to this, because I wrote an article on it, but I didn't know Robert F. Kennedy had went back over there to the World Health Organization. Listen, RFK Jr. declares United States will not be ruled by the World Health Organization as America finalizes withdrawal. So anybody remember when Trump got back in there last year and he went over there to the World Economic Forum, the World Health Organization, and started withdrawing us out of all these, globalist organization. Well, holy crap. RFK being the director of our health organization, well, he has finalized, went over there and pretty much dropped the mic and said, yo, you don't own us. So no, we are not a global society. It says that Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. is drawing a global attention after the United States officially completed its withdrawal from the World Health Organization, marking one of the most dramatic shifts in international public health policies in decades. Because you remember, anybody remember Joe Biden going over there and signing a treaty, giving bureaucrats over there in the World Health Organization command and authority over all of our health decisions? Yes, it happened. It says the withdrawal originally initiated after President Donald Trump, through an executive order 14155, and in January of 2025 last year, formally took efforts in January of 2026 after a year-long separation process. What was we entangled in? It took a whole year to untangle the United States out of the World Health Organization. What was we entangled in that it took a whole year to just withdraw us out of that? What did they sign over? But I guess that's the question we all gonna know. Kennedy and Secretary Marco Rubio issued a joint statement accusing the World Health Organization of mishandling the COVID-19 scamdemic. That's why I started with this, because this is an article that I wrote today. This is why I started with the hantavirus, virus. Okay. It says that also failing to implement meaningful reforms and operating under inappropriate political influence from member nations, including China. It says the move immediately ignited a celebration among supporters of the administration, who view the withdrawal as a major stand on American sovereignty and independence from global governing bodies. It says a video and social media posts circulating online amplified Kennedy's forceful rhetoric surrounding the decision, including a message that America will never be ruled by them again. Again, my question: what the heck was we entangled with the World Health Organization for Marco Rubio and also RFK Jr. to make a bold statement that we will not be ruled, never, ever, 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 ever by them again? What does that mean in layman's terms? How much power? Well, we saw how much power they actually had, but who gave them this authorization? Was it Congress? A former sitting president? What it codified into our law that we must, get in lock and step with the World Health Organization, or was we just funding them to the detriment to the American citizens? That's okay. It says this, officials also cited concerns over proposed amendments to the international health regulations that critics feared could open the door for expanded global authority during future health emergencies. You remember, Joe Biden went over there, signed a treaty to the World Health Organization, giving them authorization over me, Dave, Michelle, Karma, B-Dub, and everybody that is watching this right now. Not us. They did. And then in the same year, all of this happened. Remember, down here on our primary, the Republicans had that question that was actually on the ballot. It was question number 8. So what the hell really going on? But back to this. It says also that Kennedy previously warned those measures risk threatening American constitutional protections, speech rights, privacy, and national sovereignty. Thank you. Because this ain't going to have a virus this time around, just like coronavirus did. And I was like, yo, hey, where the hell is the politician? This is all of this is unconstitutional. You don't know what you're talking about. You are questioning the experts and the scientists. We're going to have to block you and shut you down for misinformation, disinformation, fake news. Excuse you. One more damn time. We are the United States of America. We are a constitutional republic with laws and procedures. When in the hell did we go lockstep and shut down our nation because of their fear? So when all of these politicians and all the Republicans and Democrats shut their lips and did not stand up for the American citizens or our rights, I was like, yo, hey, this ain't legit, y'all. You don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna take your money to say, hey, I don't give a damn at this point. Y'all better wake up. Don't believe in this. You got rights. Now, they ain't if you from Nigeria, you ain't Americans, but Americans got rights. We got a state constitution. We got a national constitution. What the world going on? Come on, Republicans. Stop talking about the 2020 election and us shutting up about it. You need to get out here and stand up for our rights. Oh, I need to hush. Oh, I ain't gonna have no friends. Oh, I can't ask no questions. Oh, now I got to rebuild my whole life over again. Wait a minute. You mean tell me I can't get no help because I continue running my mouth against the global takeover of regular citizens? Now, then I guess that is a fear that I am not finna bite into. And holy crap, all of us, one more time, especially if you've been here on this show, on this platform since 2020, or even during the scamdemic, we was right. We was right to hold fast. We was right to wait. We was right to ask questions, and look what's happening right now. And now that another election, and it's always seeming around a midterm or a general election, we got these viruses popping up. But you had last month every major pharmaceutical company stopping their testing because you didn't have enough citizens that was willing to be guinea pigs again for the new coronavirus variants or, new booster. So now all of a sudden you got a floating ship out there in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of damn sick people on it. All of a sudden, instead of you keeping them quarantined on this cruise ship, you allow them to get off, and now they're floating around the world. Sorry, I'm going to take my chance again. Finish this one. Under the withdrawal process, the United States halted the World Health Organization funding, withdrew personnel from the organization, shipped global health coordination efforts towards direct partnerships with individual nations, private organizations, and independent health initiatives. Finally, because I thought the World Health Organization and the World Economic Forum were one of the biggest humanitarian tragedies in world history. And we finna give our say-so over my health rights, over my own soul and body to somebody I don't know, somebody that don't probably speak English, that hates America and what we stand for. And now our federal government at that time was given free reign of everybody in America, turned it over to the global initiative? Pish posh. But back to this. Critics, however, warned the move could weaken international disease monitoring. I'll give it that. Reduce global coordination during future scamdemics, and isolate the United States from major worldwide health initiatives. Fine, close the borders, close the ports. Don't let any diseases walk across the border like they freely allowed to do during the Biden administration. It says the departure also carried major financial consequences. The United States has long been one of the World Health Organization's largest contributors, and the loss of American funding reportedly forced budget cuts and operational reduction within the organizations. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay. For supporters of Kennedy and the Trump administration, however, the withdrawal represents something much larger than health policy alone. It symbolized a broader rejection of unelected global institutions, gaining influence over American policies, individual liberties, and a national decision making. Yes, I wrote this. With the debates over sovereignty, global governance, and public health authority continue to divide Americans years after the COVID scamdemic, the U.S. exit from the WHO is likely to remain one of the most controversial and politically symbolic action of this administration. Oh, no. Getting us out of NATO and OPEC and the whole Trump administration is unprecedented. So thank you again. From a man that eats a Big Mac without the bread, extra sauce, and a Diet Coke, all the way to somebody that looked like he push weights every day. Thank you, John RFK Jr. Thank you to Trump administration. And we appreciate you actually putting America first and making America great again. Because me, do not care what the heck happens in China, as long as it don't affect America. And after hindsight is 2020, I'm not falling for this again. So again, Do not comply to a whole nother lie. There you go. Hey there, every 6 years. That's what Nora said. She said every 6 years, pretty much. Hey there, you were right when you said don't go to DC. I don't listen, and I missed out. I feel that a lot of these times that something internally just like, girl, don't go there. But you know what I was giving up to listen to that still quiet voice, opportunities, doors being open. But then, just like sometimes when you're getting ready to leave the house and you got to go on a road trip and something happens before you leave and it just halts your road trip by maybe a couple of minutes, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And by the time you would get to the place that you should have been at, there's a wreck. Something major has happened. And that's a way of warning you, don't go at this time. So I have regrets on a lot of stuff. It's like, oh my God, I could have met that person. I could have walked in there. I could have been here. I could have been there. And then hindsight 2020, after we realized what happened and what it was a good thing that I did not actually go to Washington. So I have to listen to y'all too. So y'all, a lot of y'all was like, girl, don't you take your butt to Washington, D.C. Why? Don't take your butt to Washington. And the more we thought about it, the more we backed out and said, no, we're not going to go. What opportunities did we miss? I have no idea. So, being a January 6er. Oh, no, honey. I wouldn't have been like Mayberry. My foot wouldn't have touched granite whatsoever. I'd have been recording far, 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 far away. I wouldn't have been up there. Hey there, Nora. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Like I said, it's Fallback Friday. Tonight, anything goes. Whatever you want to talk about, make sure you get over there and actually get us. Excuse me, I'm drinking tea. Get us the point of view, the reference, and the receipts and the articles, and let's have fun tonight. All right then. Hey, Princess Grace, what's going on out there? Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, the hantavirus. You want to talk about this now, or you want to go on break?
Let's go on break.
All right, Jen, everybody, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go on, Dave. Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Do not forget, it's Friday. Get on over there. Support. Donate. I want to say thank you, Dave, for finally getting the commercial up. That is what I was trying to do the whole entire time, was to get over there and make a video giving thanks to everybody that helped us, me and Michelle, get to the NRA convention. That's what I was trying to do, but that editing was not my forte. So this is what I'm going to need for y'all to do, because that is what I want to do now for the people that actually sponsors the show. I don't care if it's a donation. I don't care what it is. I want that same screen to be played on every show from the founders members. That's what I want to do. So right over there on Patreon, that's what it means. This is that ideal when two or more talk about it, Dave can do it. So that is what I'm doing. Donella out there, Jessica is now a founding member. So I want to say thank y'all so much. So like I said, during everybody else's lame stream shows, everything, they have their sponsors up there, where our sponsors are y'all. So the founding members, like I said, you're going to be getting 50% off on the books that are coming up, merchandise. We're going to have promo codes, everything like that. Mom is going to be doing the initiative every single month. there's going to be something new now that we are back on track. And she's thinking about a lot of aprons because she has a lot of fabric. So that is what we're going to do when you become a member over there on Patreon. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up right quick. Dave, if you don't mind, if you put that in Twitter and on X, which is X. My bad, Alice in Wonderland. And thank you so much. That one, I think it's going to be like a YouTube thing. I'm not going to be able or allowed to talk about the scamdemic again. So I got a hit on TikTok. It said giving out misinformation. I ain't even read a damn article yet. So I hit appeal on that one. So it looked like I'm going to have to play around again, but I'm not biting my tongue.
Now, what did you want me to put on?
On X. I'm over there on X now. I got it. It's the Patreon. I was just going to put the Patreon so people become members over there.
Okay, it's more toward the top. But...
Founding members. So, hey, hopping down. This is the bunny. Wow. Okay, then. Y'all, I don't know how X did not tell you I need to see your ID. And how you get that? Hey, Alice in Wonderland. TikTok censorship. Absolutely. I don't give out misinformation, so I don't give a damn. That's just like Alice in Wonderland. Alice, it's like calling me a liar. I don't like that, and I don't like having to walk back stuff, so I would rather know my stuff immediately than to be called a liar, misinformation, disinformation. So I'm not going to bite my tongue ever again because I don't want to have to be like Candace Owens and speculate and now having to walk back a lie. So whatever. Something y'all need to watch out for. Get your popcorn. Laura Loomer and Candace Owens. That's going to be a fight for the season, honey, because Laura ain't going to play with her at all. Laura is not Erica Kirk by a mile. But now her and Candace, they having tit for tats over there. And Candace have to walk it back. Hey, cousin Vinny, what's going on out there? Hey there, always a great show, my friend. You need to have me back on yours. I would love to do that on a consistent basis. So please get in contact with Chris and let him know, she do this every day. We would love at least 2-3 times a week to jump in there with y'all and do y'all show. Absolutely, I would love to do that. And then next week, I'm going to be on the podcast Tuesday at 10 o'clock a.m. with the Centennial Group. So I can't wait for that too. I want to expand and do more podcasts with people, and it was just too easy, cousin Vinny. It was just too easy with you and Chris. Hey there, Troy Mitchell, what's going on? I'm glad we backed out of going to January 6th or something. January 6th, something just screamed, don't go. That was the Holy Spirit. Okay, then that was the Holy Spirit, and plus a whole bunch of our Facebook family. A whole bunch of our Facebook family like, girl, don't take your tail to January. I don't feel right. Something ain't right, y'all. So, and then it kind of cemented for me when we was on that Zoom call with a lot of the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys. And I'm seeing here how many people on this phone call? 50 people on this Zoom call. What y'all talking about? Citizens arrest. When? At the Capitol. You gonna charge in the Capitol? Hell no, Dave, hang up, Dave. After that, heck no, absolutely not for what we heard on that phone call. Nope.
For me, it was going to be crowded and cold, so I thought,
Troy,
we'll watch it here in Georgia.
Troy said TikTok kiss his ass. I did, same with me, but I still sit that appeal, that misinformation, disinformation. No, I'm not playing that again. We don't give out disinformation. That's why we are all sticklers of you bring the receipts. You bring the verifiable proof. So the misinformation, disinformation, or fake news is not going to work on this platform, this show, whatsoever, because we don't do that. So let's continue the way we've been doing Alice in Wonderland or hopping down a rabbit hole. Troy Mitchell and everybody else. We ain't got to give each other misinformation or fake news. We don't have to lie because that's not how we were set up. And we definitely don't have to speculate. We literally talk to each other and then we take your information, and your information, and we verify it. So all of that, we're not going back to the same old hashtag narrative words. So misinformation pretty much tell me exactly who runs TikTok. disinformation. Anytime we see all of that, we know what side they on. So no, we ain't playing that anymore. And I will keep fighting back because what we got to lie for? Yeah, I'd rather build credibility. I would rather have my integrity intact and my character. So when it is called to the question, I ain't got to sit there and think about what lie I threw out there or what speculation I might have forgot. Hey there, hey Troy, hey Michelle, what's going on out there? Hey Dave Klukin, yeah, Team Dave. Yes, you are allowed to say Team Dave. You're allowed to say Team Dave. Hey there, Miss Kathleen, how you doing over there? Let's talk about ain't gonna have your virus. The hantavirus. Are we on the verge of another scamdemic, plandemic? I don't give a damn. Y'all play it by yourself. Me and Dave, I'm gonna teach him how to play gin rummy. I'm not playing scamdemic. I keep saying it out loud. Dave, give me a design. No more playing scamdemic. Just 6 years after the start of the coronavirus pandemic, people across the globe is being treated to nonstop coverage of something known as the hantavirus. Why all the attention? 7 deaths, 23 more cases, 12 countries exposed to the virus because symptoms can take weeks to appear. Hell no! It's 8 weeks to curve it. 8 weeks to stop the curve. 8 weeks. No. Well, you could have it, but you ain't got no symptoms. We ain't doing that again. Right, Ori? Even my cat know what it is. Seriously? Hantavirus are a group of viruses from the hantavirus. Some they made up in the damn lab. A rodent-borne virus are known to cause severe diseases, includes hantavirus, pulmonary symptoms, in America, hemorrhagic fever, and renal syndrome in Eurasia. Dave, we got any rats around here? Yeah, we got cats. Yeah, we good. You kissing rats. You eating turds. You eating rat droppings. Now, I ain't in your safe. It's just like them talking about, this monkeypox ain't gay.
Didn't they try to say Corona came from a bat at first?
They said bat soup, honey. They said the wet mark eating Chinese people eating bat soup with some damn shrimp fried rice. Some young guy. It says the symptoms of ancient virus affection can include fever, extreme fatigue, muscle ache, stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, and short of breath. Every damn virus known to man. Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. I ain't taking it serious. In some cases, people develop severe breathing difficulties requiring hospitalization. I wonder if you got to get on a ventilator. Okay, back on him. Symptoms usually appear between 2 to 4 weeks after being exposed. Sit your asses at home for a month. Are y'all good? Go on over there, sit down, and wait for your symptoms to appear. Hold your life, okay? Hold your life and go sit in the corner and wait to get sick. Y'all ridiculous. You gonna line up on the side of the road again too? You better not be wearing no mask. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be so blatant with a camera saying, World Star! Back to this. 2 weeks after being exposed to the virus, but there are reports of symptoms occurring up to 40 days after exposure. They just reaching far up your Uranus. It says, in particular, the strand on the cruise ship has been identified as so-called the Andes strand. The Andes. Somebody pull up Event 201. Somebody, Alice in Wonderland, go over there and type in Event 201. Put that URL in X. And let me read that goobly gop. In particular, the strand is a laboratory testing of samples from the ship confirmed that the strand, the Andes virus, a new world hantavirus endemic in the southern South America, primarily in Argentina and Chile. See, this is why I don't even like tacos that much. The hell? It says carried by a long-tailed pygmy rice rat. What the hell is that? We got wasp rats over here. That's more scared of them. The hell is that? What is a pygmy rice rat? Is it white?
albino with a long tail, maybe?
Is that what it is? I gotta know now. Hold on. It better not be cute and furry. Hold on. I gotta figure out what this damn thing look like. Dude, come look at this thing. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, I'm good. It's like a gerbil on crack. All right, then it said, unlike most strands, the Andes hantavirus has been shown to spread person to person, like monkeypox. We ain't playing that either. Added that the combined ship shared a air system and weeks of silent incubation, and you have the perfect storm. Yeah, whatever. It says Dr. McCullough, who was an early and vocal critic of the response to COVID, believes the current response to dealing with this outbreak is also concerning. During the pandemic, I recall the WHO and other public health agencies making every wrong moves in the terms of action steps, and now the same is playing out on the MV hantavirus outbreak. I'm not playing this game again. No. NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, Fox News, everybody. Fear. It's here. Y'all play it. I'm not playing. Skid away from my page. Act like a rat and run. Okay? Rat and run. But don't be kissing none. It says, in particular, McCullough is concerned, and rightfully so, that the response may actually be increasing the likelihood for further transmission. Yeah, anybody standing up on the side of the road letting somebody inject something in your nose is stupidity. But I digress. It says, when confirmed within a ventilation and recirculated air system, aerosol transmission become urgent concern. You know what? What y'all can do? There's a lot of troubling question around the latest, not to me. Why is Marindra working on a vaccine? Excuse you. What you mean, Marindra? That means J&J and all the way. What you mean they working on a vaccine for y'all? I said y'all. Ha! Go ahead and take it in. Marindra is working on a vaccine for the hantavirus when, under normal circumstances, virtually no one gets hantavirus. Wait a damn minute. Why was Marindra working on a vaccine for hantavirus when, under normal circumstances, virtually no one gets the hantavirus? Big Pharma rarely dumps substantial sums of money into researching a potential vaccine to combat a threat that doesn't exist. Dump. Yep, I'm definitely staying away from. I'm picking at everybody that come to my page talking about the sky is falling. It says, then there's a question of timing. With the midterm looming, the globalists have already shown they will do anything to stop President Trump. This is just another transparent effort to terrorize Americans and swing the midterms against Trump. How? You got to come up with some better damn Democrats for that to happen. With so many questions, so many questions, so many left unanswered, here is what we know. We know we can't trust government or Big Pharma or the globalist healthcare bureaucracy. So who can we trust? Your damn self. In the words of Dr. McCullough, people need to take individual responsibility for their biological security, which means think for your damn self in layman's terms. This starts with early action, not panic, not guesswork, but with preparation, because when respiratory symptoms begin, timing matters. Go get some drugs. Call Michelle. She got some 800 milligrams of allergy pills that knocks you out just like that. It says because antiviral work best early. Go ahead and take it. Anti-inflammatories work best early. Go ahead and take it. Breathing treatments work best early, and delay is the enemy. But hey, if you want to play, I ain't gonna take that damn vaccine, then y'all have fun. But don't come to my page talking about, we can't take you seriously. You're questioning an expert in the scientist. Oh, don't start that. I'm any of y'all. Your cousin, tell your mama and them, tell your kids, your best friend. You better stay off people's pages with that bullying this time around. We ain't putting up with you. Misinformation, disinformation. Anybody that say some tomfoolery stuff like that is ass jackery. But back to this. Hey, Bunny Hoppingtail. Alice in Wonderland. Run and get your free cheeseburger. Bill de Blasio. And you can supersize it. I'm sitting here like, who falling for that? A lot of people. A lot of damn people. But 15% of us, and I'm in the 15%ers, didn't. Okay, and we are the bane of the libtards' existence. Hey there, hey Faye, what's going on out there? Thank you, Faye. I see you. You just shared the stream. I appreciate it. Hey Skins, good Lord, where you been? Hey Skins, what's going on? Billy is no scientist, neither am I. But I still ain't finna believe them. All right. Hey there, what's going on? Skin, they just got it out for Bill's refrigerator. Woo, you a mess. You take you ivermectin, you'll be fine. That's what Skin said, everybody. Go on over there and get you some holistic stuff. Or whatever you need to do. But listen to me. Don't take no damn shot for what? Because it's free? Okay, then. Just stick your nose up in the air and be like, boo. Don't take no medicine, y'all. Please. I hope you didn't walk around with eyes wide shut for the last 6 years. Hey, Jessica, I don't trust the science nor scientists nor the government. I trust my godly instincts and never been wrong. Now, pop your lips, honey, because, yes, sometimes depend on yourself. Hey, Joanne, funny we didn't take the jab yet, didn't get COVID. And that's how you got to live your life, okay? Hey there, X-File had a scene on the way. What was scared? Hold on now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. All up in y'all own conversation. The X-File had a scene on the way back when. Yes, when the back end started, very interesting. Talked about the hantavirus. I made a TikTok with the scene. Shut the front door. So the hantavirus been out here for a very long time. Peter Cottontail, down the rabbit hole. Alice in Wonderland. Go figure that out. I mean, you would figure with Sarah Smith, who is our virologist of the Fallback Production Studios, she would have had that virus on her radar right about now. We're going to find out. Go now, Christy Fowler. Why you didn't tell us about this whole new virus? Because we ain't going to pay attention. Hey, Jen, what's going on? Where's Fauci? Are you kidding me? After his second in command literally got indicted? He hiding. He hoping that the statute of limitations run out. His second in command, remember last week, Troy, where his second in command was indicted and subpoenaed for destroying all that paperwork and getting rid of the research stuff? But I'm tired of everyone around Fauci, Dr. Fructose corn syrup, getting indicted or subpoenaed or getting questioned, and not him. He the one that need to go down, not everybody around him, but I understand. And I think you mentioned it before. They'll get the low-hanging fruit. So the big one on the tree, by the time they fall off, they ain't got nowhere to go because they already got all the middlemen, got all the ones that was actually doing the legwork, that actually was taking all this information from Fauci and saying, hey, shred that paperwork, burn that case study. Don't send that out. Well, we know who the man is now because they did they did arrest him. So I want Fauci arrested. So no, I ain't Bill damn Gates. I want them all arrested. And I think we all need to damn see it. So no, we got every right. After what we just dealt with during the last 6 years, y'all be careful out there. Trust your instincts. Don't worry about being all bullied. Don't worry about nobody calling you out your name. Heck no. No, you ain't the one falling out or having heart issues. Did anybody catch on to the article that came out, what was it, yesterday or the day before, that they are now admitting that turbo cancers is on the rise? Some that a whole bunch of us knew 2-3 years ago, now they're coming out because they cannot hide the science anymore. That yes, turbo cancer, guess where it came from? The shot. And I threw my damn thing, and my daddy passed away from it, and people still called us liars after that time. Pish posh. Okay then, hey Amanda. I'm fully holistic, herbs and spices. Shh. Were you forgetting like 3-5 years ago? When all these doctors, holistic doctors, just start winding up going missing like the scientists for the free energy in NASA right about now. I don't know why in the world that happened all those many years ago, but that just, and then it fell out. But yes, holistic remedies. Keep going. It says, God provide pure blood forever for me and mine. I will not comply. I got to get this on the store. I really do. I really do. Hey, Troy, we will not play nice this time. No. And it's down, up and down my timeline. That is today. That is the viral thing that's going out. People are making announcements. And I made mine yesterday. I am not playing Scamdemic again. And now, since yesterday, since antivirus been out, you've been seeing more people, I have anyway, on my timeline saying, yo, I ain't falling for this. Yeah, we ain't playing this again. No, I ain't all up from every walk of life on both sides of the aisle, regular American citizens saying, nah, we learned our lesson the first time. So let's see. But you're right, Troy. I want to see Fauci go down. It's about damn time. I'm just saying. Hey, Amanda, what's going on, girl? Hey, Jessica. Hey, everybody out there. So bring your receipts tonight because I want to know more about this hantavirus. Hey there. Hey, everybody. Pure blood. Been in the hospital. Why you didn't tell nobody? So we could have been praying for you, Skins. Y'all stop doing that. If y'all sick, prayer really works. And then sometimes we don't see you for a minute and we like, where they at though? Don't do that because then you make me, being the woman that I am, my mind go to the left. If you needed prayer, especially being in the hospital, just tune in and let us pray and let everybody know in the family that what you're going through and what you're dealing with. And I got one more article. There's 3 articles for the news at noon. Look at Christy. Christy said, I'm going to let her get her own articles first. Sarah Smith said, I'll just wait till later on in the show when I know she can have at least 15 to 14 articles we could talk about. But that's Christy. So y'all leave her alone. Y'all, everybody know how that works out. Are we still up? Dave?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, we are? My bad. I'm just looking myself. Oh, I said my bad. I'm just going in and out because I want to make sure that I got all the comments on Facebook. All right, then. Here we go. Last article for today. You sure?
This afternoon.
Well, yeah, same thing.
Okay, Facebook is down.
Okay. What else down?
Rumble seems to still be down.
Okay, then we still on Rumble. I'm going to keep on going. People will jump over there on Rumble. And this one, I wrote this article earlier. I don't know what it is about Kamala Harris. Is she getting ready to run for president? I think she is. Well, she wants an audit of the over almost $2 billion that she wasted in 107 days running her campaign, or whatever you want to call that. It says this. It says Kamala Harris pushes Democrats
go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop, don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
What is going on, everybody? It is Fallback Friday, episode 1928, and it's ET Phone Home. You remember when they said that was so far-fetched? Well, the UFO files are now have their own library in our halls of Congress. Not only that, oh my goodness, this whistleblower about Dr. Fauci and INH, that is coming out. I wonder if he's the reason why the other guy got caught, the second in command to Dr. Fauci. And then also with this Havana virus, halt in the name of I'm not playing, scamdemic all over again. So you know what? I wish we still had our intro, but we don't. But it's Friday, and so much has happened. And of course, Hakeem Jeffrey eating crow. We have Jerry Mandarin, no mo. And then we got so much other stuff. So like I said, y'all make sure somebody said, well, Chris should tell people what you need for them to do. Share. All right, then. Yay. And now I get my shouts in. What's going on, William, over there by yourself on Rumble, even though you got other people watching? Hey, other people. Let me get over here. Hey, Lucretia. I'm me by myself with 3 other people on X. Then I'm going to go on over here to my Facebook page. What's going on? Jessica, how you doing? Michelle Joyner. Hey, Troy Mitchell. How you doing, Miss Nancy Connell? How you doing out there? It's Happy Friday. Yes, Mother's Day. Don't forget that. All right, then. Hey, Dee Dee, what's going on out there? What's going on, Jen? Hey, Trish. Hey, Sarah. I ain't got nothing about not going to have that virus. So if you want to go ahead and get those articles and the point of references and the conspiracies and the lies and the vaccines that they already got developing for something they had no idea was happening. And who was sniffing rat droppings dried out? Because that's the only way you can get it. Pretty much what I'm reading. Who's sniffing bat droppings? All right, then. I don't have rats, so there's that. I got cats. Hopefully, well done, Ori. Hey there. So what's going on, Jessica? ET Phone Home. They using Verizon at this point. Hey there. What's going on? Is this it? The whistleblower exposed. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. But the wet soup bat market of China was made up. We the people told you so, doo-da, doo-da. We the people told you so, oh, da-doo-da day. What my shirt say? Do not comply to another lie. Don't comply. Well, girl, you ain't no scientist. No, I don't want to be indoctrinated at this point. So I'm going to use my carnal instinct. And I'm going to be like, nah, pass. I'm passing on that too. Yep, monkeypox ain't gay. All right then. What's this? Not you have a virus. Well, we don't have rat droppings that's drying up in our house. So what's that one? Bird flu. Dave, we eat birds. All right then. What is over here? No, we ain't playing this. So Event 201. If we gotta go back and refresh your memory of what they had in store, but they pulled that trigger a little bit too soon, and now they cannot do another put a mask over your eyes, okay? Because number one, RFK ain't finna put up with it. I don't care who's warping up the speed, okay? Because we're going to talk about the UFOs. But when it comes to my body, my choice, my health, I will not be getting anybody's vaccine. Anti-vaxxer! Well, call me what you want, what you really, really want. So let me get on over here. We'll talk about the x-rays, the ETs. Give me a moment. We got that. Sarah is already putting the articles in the chat room. So she want to talk about that and also bat soup. It was a lie. Just in case somebody fell for it. I heard Chinese people eat ridiculous stuff. I ain't one of them. So when they said bat soup, I said, well, that's not far-fetched. They didn't boil it long enough to take all the viruses out. And then the next thing we knew, it was all over the world. We ain't playing that again. All right, then. Hey, Angel, how you doing out there? Hey, Addie. What's going on, Frederick? How you doing out there? I'm back. Me too. I got kicked off TikTok for 3 days. They said it was misinformation. I'm trying to save your life. Or at least, something. So here we go. Hey, Pen A from Wyoming. What's going on over there, Marsha? Hey, Cheryl. Now, let's get on back over here to Christy because she itching to talk about Fauci. When he going to jail? When he going to get called to the carpet? Oh, and James Comey, his trial start for, 86 and 47 in July. But we're going to get to that one, too. I told you it's a whole bunch going on other than new coronavirus. The INH whistleblower exposed full cover-up mode. Now, remember 2 weeks ago, there we go. One more time. Come on now.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia You Show.
Listen, we back. We back. Dave went in there and reset the modem. He did everything. He said, you want to do it? I said, absolutely. Let's at least get 1 hour in. Maybe we don't need to talk about the virus. Maybe the virus is the virus of the AI, World Wide Web virus. I don't know. But welcome back, everybody. I can't apologize. I don't know what the hell happened. We have Comcast that just went through here. AT&T just went through here, and then what we own, which is HTC. I'm thinking about we might have to jump to AT&T in a couple of months. So y'all, do not forget, get on over there. I hope y'all saw it. Thank you so much for getting me out there to the NRA convention. that is what I wanted to show and have for everybody before I even went to the NRA convention. So I was doing all of the videos, which Dave is editing, so we will be playing those. But I wanted y'all name up there. But you know what? Better late than never. But also, that is like a foreshadowing of what me and Dave wanted to accomplish with the real news, with Lucretia Hughes, the whole Fallback USA. That's why we came up with, we had Patreon for a very long time, a couple of years now. So I want to say thank you to the people that did not fall off Patreon, but the ones that did, we are back. Like I said, if you go over there, you got 4 tiers. You have the $5, the $20, the $50, and the $100. In each one of those, you will see what we are offering as Fallback Family, me, Mom, and Dave. So there's an incentive every single month. Next month, which is in June, when it really, we can roll over and see. Aprons are going out. Mom is going to be sending out everybody a free apron. So what we can do, we're going to do it. So y'all make sure y'all get over there to the Patreon. For everybody else that wants to sponsor, like I said, there's no big corporations or big businesses behind us. So if you have a business and you want to sponsor the show, partner with us, please get over there. And we want to make sure we put your name up every episode, every break, just to say thank you, plus everything else. So everyone that is a founder will be getting like 50% discount on when we you really get everything up and running from the store, 50% off on the books and everything else, plus exclusive, plus everything. We're going to be doing this. So y'all, like I said, Dave will be putting a Patreon link up in the chats. But if not, get on over there, share, and donate. Y'all can figure that out. Donate. Then now, did I get that all out the way so we can talk about this damn virus that I ain't finna put up with? If it starts jingling again, or if I get a warning for, misinformation, disinformation, I don't care.
Maybe we should talk about
UFOs. We're going to get picked at? You remember I lost a couple of friends? Hey, Belinda Lovelace. Hey, Terry, what's going on? Hey, Marsha. Did you see your name, Marsha? Your name is up there now. Thank you, Miss Marsha, for, sponsoring me at the NRA convention. I made sure I had yours and Grandma Barker's name up there. So Grandma Barker was like, listen, I don't do internet and PayPal and all the rest of that. She said, but I will mail you something. And she said, I want that. She said, I want the red, white, and blue apron. I said, well, it's yours. So there you go. Okay, Dave said, forget about the virus right quick, Sarah Smith.
Maybe that got us knocked off. I don't know.
It got us knocked off on timeout on TikTok for 3 days. Nelly. Well, here we go for everybody out there that had an inkling that we are being visited by something, but the government have been lying for all these many decades. Well, it took Barack Obama running off of his mouth for somebody to actually put it out there what's really going on. It took Barack Obama saying, hey, there's UFOs. Then Trump said, hey, yeah, there's UFOs. Now we are talking about UFOs, and everyone that was called a conspiracy, get used to it, but pop your collar. All right, then. J.D. Vance call them demons, so it's neither here nor there. War.gov. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So that mean this is under the Pentagon. This is under like the military. This is under the Department of War. Wow. No, like CIA or Space Force. No, this is under the Department of War. Must have something to do with national security. Okay, then back over. It says that the war.gov /UFO launches a Pentagon began massive release of declassified information or UFO files. So anybody that know how to use Grok, Jen, anybody that really want to know what the hell is out there at Studio 51, now they got to tell y'all sort of kind of the truth. It says the federal government has officially launched a new public portal dedicated to unidentified aerial phenomena. I'm just going to call them UFOs. Okay, that's what I grew up with, this damn new norm. It says marking one of the largest government transparency efforts